From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
You know, Madrid, Spain, and also several other places are having massive heat wave as well. And we're talking about, today we didn't break the record. You know, it gets really hot and you say, we should just break the record just for the sake of it so we can say it. Well, tomorrow we'll probably say that. Record is 106. We're forecasting 107. We have a southwest wind. It is a mess of hot weather, so therefore we have excessive heat warnings all across our viewing area. Again, it's just another one of those days. We're not going to keep preaching, but we're going to say, hey, whatever you can do to stay cool and check on the elderly and everything else that goes with heat. Over the last 30 days, officially, we've had a ½ inch. Some of us haven't had hardly anything. Of course, right around Sallisaw, we ended up with that 6½ inches of rain all in about 3½ hours. The western part of the state has had 1½ to 2½ inches of rain. It's like, what is going on? Our new drought monitor update will be coming up on Thursday, so it's going to encompass everything from this past week of bone dry. And so we're probably going to see one of the worst looks of Oklahoma in a long time. Now, that might be fixed when we get some rain, but in the meantime, there's no rain at this point. If you're in southern Kansas, you might get a chance, but burn bans multiple counties across eastern Oklahoma. It's just advisable, don't burn. Do what you can to keep from anything burning. And then hopefully by Thursday or Friday, we'll have some showers in. The meantime, fire weather watch in effect for areas from Tulsa to the north, to the northwest. And again, just don't burn and help our folks out that have to fight those fires. Today's high temperatures hitting 104 in Tulsa, 103 in Dallas. We're about as hot as any place in the country at this point. And so again, to the north, it is cooler, and that's an air mass that is going to start coming down. So that's sitting right up here. This ridge, one of them is going to be pretty much moving out. The other one's going to be backing out west, and we get this trough, which will bring in the cooler weather and the boundary with a few showers and storms over the weekend. But as soon as we get into August, it's coming back again across the area, and it looks ferocious. And so it's going to cover much of the country. And so it's not over with. We just get a break. So enjoy it while it comes. But it's not here yet. At 10 o'clock when we're at 95, what is wrong with this picture? And we're talking about, again, with a very warm overnight. We're only going to be in the mid-80s maybe tomorrow morning. This is horrible. So that sets us up for already being way too warm. And so the afternoon highs 105 to 110. So we should break the record based on everything we see. But if you're up in southern Kansas, there are a few isolated thunderstorms. There's a boundary just to the north, and we do expect a few showers and storms. If you're in southern Kansas, maybe to Bartlesville for tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. The rest of us are still very warm. The afternoon is hot. An isolated storm or two is possible from Tulsa to the north on Wednesday afternoon, so don't be surprised on that. Thursday, it doesn't look great, but there will be some scattered storms as a boundary starts to come down. Now, wherever that boundary is, there'll be 100 plus, so it's going to be someplace along I-44. Station I are just looking at that, so Tulsa could be 103, 104. Again, it's going to be awfully hot before that boundary comes through. Once it comes through, scattered showers, some thunderstorms, and temperatures in the 80s. That'll be welcome news. And anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rain should occur as we go through that time period. So that's what we're hoping for. And so again, if you're in southern Kansas, you do have a chance tomorrow night. For the rest of us, we have to wait a little bit more into Wednesday afternoon or evening, and best chances will be coming Thursday into Friday, then dropping off a little bit on Sunday with only an isolated chance late next week. So as far as temperatures, we get the cooler weather to go with that. And again, that's our only break because we're right back to hot weather with the beginning of August, and it's the hottest time of the year, so you get the general idea what's going on. It's just too hot. A lot of fun events coming up this weekend, and the weather, we're going to have to dodge some rain. Pawnee Bill Memorial Rodeo, do that better than 110. Craig County Free Fair, Whole Hog Day is going on as we head to the weekend as well. And Route 66 Heritage Festival up in Miami. So those are a couple fun things you can do as you can see the cooler weather. All right, 83, that is not a cool overnight low. That is ridiculous. Well, that's even more ridiculous. At noontime, we're already over 100. And then during the afternoon, record-breaking heat. And so that is going to be blistering hot. And so we're talking about temperatures that have to get through Wednesday. Thursday, again, could be 103 before it drops off in the 90s. And then finally, we get that nice little shot Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's the plan. Sam.